Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another Journaling on a Budget video. And today we're going to finish off the 2 puzzle pages in the background. And so we're going to make something before we finish those up, something that we can use for them. And this is what we're going to make. We're going to make puzzle piece stamps because of course we have to have stamps to match our page. And of course, I love to make stamps, so that's what we're going to be doing if I can find my scissors. I found them. Alrighty, so these are the puzzle pieces that we've already made. We made puzzle pieces like this to decorate our journals and to use as little embellishments and that type of thing. And when I was thinking about how was I going to finish off the backs of these pages, I thought that I just kind of wanted a light background, and puzzle pieces just popped into my head because of the type of page it is. And so we're going to make, we haven't made this kind of embellishment or puzzle piece yet. So we're going to make some like this. We've made some with some outies and they've all been edge pieces. And so I'm going to make some that are not edge pieces without the outies because they're the hardest ones to do. And then when you punch out all of your little circles, don't forget, you can use those too as a background stamp. So all you're going to need to do is just cut a square. I'm going to make this one even a little bit bigger. And of course it doesn't have to be a perfect square. And then what I do in order to make it punch easier, because sometimes the fun foam doesn't want to really punch when you punch it with your punch, it kind of wants to stick, or one little piece won't cut through, and it's not your punch, it's just the fact that it's the fun foam. So if you put a piece of paper behind it, this is just a piece of scrap cardstock that I had. If you do that, then it will be easier to punch through. And then we are just going to punch a hole on all 4 sides. They don't have to be equal distance from here or here, just 4 holes. And as we do this, it is kind of making a little bit of a dent in my fun foam. That's okay. This is the side that will just glue down. And then all you do, just like you do the other 3 holes on the edge stamps, is you just round that around, making sure that you don't leave a point. Because to me, the point makes it not look like a puzzle piece. And I usually just turn it like this and do all of them on the left side first, because that's the easiest way for me to cut it. There we go, and then just flip it over. Now, so I can see my fun foam, I'm going to get rid of that paper now, and then just come in and do them on this side. All the way around. And then you're just going to glue it to a piece of cardboard, and voila, you have got a puzzle piece that's now shaped like that. And don't forget, you got your little circles in there, and you can use those to make other little background stamps. You can make them in a circle, you can make them all lined up, you can make them just kind of willy-nilly like that one. You can do them however you want. And so we're just going to glue this to a piece of cardboard with tacky glue. Is my cardboard going to be big enough? Ooh, just. Okay, that'll work. And I'm going to look and see which side looks the best. And this side has a little mark and a little hole in the fun foam. Oh, I also glued 2 pieces of fun foam together before I did this. So it's nicer to have 2 pieces of fun foam. It just keeps you a little bit away from the cardboard. Although I'm cutting the cardboard right next to the puzzle pieces, so you don't really have to have 2 pieces because it's only the edges. If you have bigger edges, that will wind up getting ink on them, and that ink will get on your paper. So if you're going to cut your cardboard close to your edges, then you don't really even have to have, and even so, you don't have to have 2 pieces. But to me, it lifts it away from the cardboard just a little bit more, and I just like that. then just put this on here. It's pretty square, so I don't think it makes much of a difference. And then you do want to let them dry a little bit so that they don't come off when you start patting them on the ink pad. Just give the glue just a little bit of time to dry, and then I just trim it right next to that so I know exactly where my puzzle piece is when I'm stamping, since we don't have a picture on the back. Although sometimes when you have the wood stamps, they have the picture on the back. The picture's not necessarily in exactly the spot it's supposed to be. But sometimes they're not. So this way we know. And then we're just going to put a handle on the back, which is just a piece of masking tape. Just cut a piece that's probably about 3 inches long, and then just kind of fold it together with a wing out on each side like that. I'm going to hold both those wings out and push this together. And then you just put that on the back of your puzzle piece. Fold it down so that you can give it a really good rub. And there we go. Now you have a handle on your stamp, and the nice thing about that handle is it folds down if you want to, like I usually line mine up like this in a little box that I have, and that's how I keep my stamps. So, but that way those handles don't get in your way. And so long as you don't want to squash them in like that, because this could leave a mark on your fun foam, or your cardboard that's there, or anything that could be on there. So, but I just stand them up like that. Then I kind of know what I have. I mean, you can stack them like this too, just don't squash them against each other. So now we're just going to use these, and we're just going to decorate this page. I'm going to put these over here so that we can see what we're doing. Now I'm going to put these on the other side. There we go. I still have to get used to my new table. All right, we'll get rid of the glue because we don't need that anymore. And I think on this one, I want maybe a little bit of purple, and then mostly just the pink. And I'm going to use Distress Stains because I don't want it to be like really in your face. If you want it to show up a lot better, then you can use your regular inks. The Distress inks, especially mine, because they're getting so old, they're just a lot lighter. And so, but you're just going to rub that on there. And do I want to do something specific? Do I want to put it like right in the corner? Maybe let's do that. Just give it a chance for the ink to soak in. Okay, now, there it is. It's not really bright. It's not really in your face. I'm going to do a few more and see what I think. The pink might not be dark enough to show up on this page. Also, let me get my... Okay, so here is my writing board. And the writing board is to put behind your pages when you're writing or something and there's something on the other side. This will just give us a little bit more stability. Maybe I should have taken the page out so that I could just set it right on my table, which is the reason that I like to use the rubber band binding, because you can always, if you really need to, you can take those pages out. And that one's darker. There we go. Yeah, you can see that right from where it's at. I might just try and line this one back up again. It's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. Just give that a little bit more color. There we go. And I'll do one in all four corners. Make sure that my writing board is up there. Oh, and you know what else? On the other side of this, I have a curtain, one of the curtains that we made, a Roman shade, and so that is part of the reason I'm not getting as good of an imprint here. So now I'm going to try and make sure that I get that pushed up there in all the different areas. There we go. Sometimes you just have to take your time. Don't mean to be shaking you. Sorry about that. And I like that in the corners like that. And this page is pretty, it's pretty full. I'm going to do this again because I missed this corner. And really, by cutting it so close to the edge, so long as you know which way you had your puzzle piece in the first place, they really line up. They line up pretty good. I can see to line them up pretty good. So, and then do I want to just, I don't think I want to randomly, oh, I do. I want one more. I want one right there. Now, I don't want it the same as my four corners. And do I want it to be one like, I think I still want it to be one like this. So I'm going to go ahead. And I wanted to put some purple on here, but I think I'm going to do the purple in, I'm going to do the purple as the circles. There we go. I wanted something right there, but see, with this being light in the background, you can still put a picture on here. You can still write on here. You know, I'm not, and, you know, you've got the puzzle piece for interest, and yet you've got a nice piece of paper that you can do whatever you want with. So that should be long enough. There we go. So that's what that looks like, and I think it looks cute. Now I want to do just a little bit of purple, and I think for this one I'm going to use the Punchinella because I just want just a little bit of lightness, and hopefully I won't get it too dark. Yeah, see, my purple is not as light as all the others because I haven't used it as much. My blue and my pink and my brown are all quite used. But I like them that way because I like that lightness to them. Maybe just a touch more right here. There we go. And I'm going to edge this page with the pink. And with our votes for the pink or for the blue or the brown, the votes were pretty much equal as far as there were votes for brown, there were votes for blue, and then there were votes for, oh, just do both. So I guess I am just going to go ahead and somebody said, oh, just go with the flow. Just do whatever you feel like doing that day. And so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm not sure. I actually might have already edged this page. It kind of looks like I did. It's kind of hard to tell if it's edging or if it's from when I painted it. There we go. So now that page just in itself is not super plain, but it's not too busy. And the purple is showing up a little bit darker in the camera than it is what's here. But there we go. So now we've got a nice spot to glue something or to write something. You could even sketch on this and it's not too in your face. And then we've got the puzzle piece here to really finish that page off. So I like that. And then we've got the other one here towards the back that we did last week. And we've got this one. And so this one I just think I want to randomly do. I'm almost thinking that I should just do it in blue, and then I'm thinking maybe if I just do it in blue, that will be too much blue. But we'll just have to see. Let's grab the blue. And let's use, and on this one I think that I just am going to put my board behind here, and I'm just going to kind of lightly randomly stamp. There we go. And you can usually get, out of one inking, you can usually get a couple of stamps off your stamp. You can usually get like at least 3 or 4. Now the one thing that I want to do right from the start is I want to put this one here, because I want that one there. Here we go. think I'm even going to, now it's really light, and I'm liking that. Oh, but that one, I didn't get this corner. There we go. And I'm going to switch to one of these, just so that even if it's all blue, at least it's not all the same puzzle piece. But yeah, it's really kind of blending into the background, and yet it's there. I like it a lot. Yeah, I really like that. And then I think I'll just do a little bit of Punchinella, and I thought about maybe doing it in purple because there's a little purple on there, but I'm not. I'm going to just do it in blue too because I'm really liking this blending. Oh, guess what? We're not doing it in blue. We're doing it in brown because I forgot that I used my blue and my brown on the same sponge. And I'm just going to use what's on there because I really want it light anyways. There we go. I like the way that that looks. And I wanted to, because this one has the bird on it, I kind of wanted to put a couple music notes, or at least one music note up there at the top. Just one, I think, or maybe, I don't know. And I'm going to do that in blue also. So long as I use the right part of my sponge, it'll be blue. And I'm just going to put that, oh, should I put it partly on here and partly on there? Yeah, let's try it. I might have to do it in a different color because I'm not so sure that the blue is really going to show up. Really try and get that in there. It does show up, and I think that's cute. There we go. So see, it's halfway on there and halfway on there. That's cute. I like it. And I think that that's all I'm going to do on that page. Drop my sponge on the carpet. Better get it off quick since the carpet's tan. And then I'm going to, guess what? I'm going to edge it in blue. You know, I think it really just does. The other day I was thinking I really just wanted to edge the whole book in brown. And today I'm really feeling like edging it in color. I think it just depends on the day. And if you just do what makes you happy, that's all that counts. And the last little bit down here. And I am kind of putting the blue to kind of come up the edge a little bit. I want to see it. There we go. So that was a quick and simple one. And but I like the way that that turned out. I like this background. I think that that is perfect just like it is. And the other one, I really like that one too. And I like the way that that turned out. Just give you a really quick close-up. And a quick close-up of this one. I love the little music note. That turned out really great. So, and that's it for this week. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.